Hello, Sagittarius. It looks like we have a really important connection here that in order to bring this together, a playful approach must be taken or it will be lost. Let's dig in to see where this goes. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. This is a Sagittarius Tarot reading. It's a general reading for October 24th through the 30th. Let's dig in to see what's going on for you guys for next week. Confetti. Okay, there's something to celebrate. Number 34. That one hasn't come out in a while. Wonder what we're celebrating. It says, you will soon have cause for celebration, whether a big win or a token gain affirming that the best is yet to come. Sweet success is headed your way. Prepare to celebrate. So this is also saying that your time is best spent on playfulness right now. And if you're really bogged down in work, and family, and here I'm telling you to lighten up, you're probably like, what? Playfulness. Does make a difference. It really does make a difference. Interesting. Okay. That hasn't come out in a while either. This is going to be an interesting reading. You're very close to achieving your goal. Give us a minute. Which one am I using? Okay. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius next week. Okay. Page of Pentacles underneath. Nine of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords. Ten of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Five of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Interesting that there's cause for celebration here where it feels like a big mistake was made. Interesting. It feels like a big mistake was made. I'm going to read this side is you, Sagittarius. This is your person. This is a situation. This is a shit situation. There's kind of a what have I done kind of vibe here. And I think that feeling applies to the both of you in different ways. One is, why did I let this go? And the other is, why did I allow myself to stay this long? Because it was for a while. Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands. It was for a while. This person was the agent of change for themselves. There's the clear choice. Okay, King of Swords. That's Aquarius energy. Clear choice to change, staying in this. Okay. They keep an eye on you from time to time. That Page of Swords. I feel like that's fading too. That's fading too. So you have a more comfortable home situation. You could be in another connection. Could be. It doesn't look like it's all that awesome. If you are. Wow. So what are we celebrating? You're going to try to reach out to this person. You are giving yourself permission to move in their direction. This is a secret. No one knows about this. And when you contact this person that you're regarding as a soulmate, it's going to be a little bit challenging. It's going to be a little bit challenging. Okay. Okay. Let's get into this. Let's expand on the 9 of Swords, please, and see what else is going on in this situation. Okay. Devil, card of Capricorn. Judgment. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Magician. Devil, Magician. Not the greatest. What happens after the Magician, please? Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Hangman. Okay. So this is a feeling on your end towards them that this might be too little too late. Okay. This might be too little too late. The base of action was fear. Okay, the base of action was fear. It would be a lot nicer if it was a Capricorn, but I'm not getting that. The manifestation to move in this person's direction took way too long. And now this Queen of Cups, King of Swords, this person, is not rushing to make a decision on the offer that you're bringing. Is not. And they may not. They may leave you on red. They may leave you on red. Hence the feeling. But what have I done? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Let's expand on the Queen of Pentacles, please. 3 of Wands. Knight of Wands. 7 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Interesting. Yeah, they literally could have blocked you on their phone. And there's it looks like there are other options that in love that have presented themselves that are also divine connections. So another soul bond could have showed up while this was taking too long. Okay. There's something here that is hinting at another connection that you're already in. It looks like that's something that you are. It's not even that you're reevaluating. It feels like it's more under scrutiny. And there's something that's happening there that's inspiring you to move in another direction, albeit secretly. Okay, what's the problem with the connection that Sag is already in? Oh, they want to push you to complete a cycle. So, for example, if you're not married to this person, but say you've been together for like 5 years, 7, whatever, they're now pushing you to get married. That would make them happy. That would make them happy. That would make them happy. So they're pushing you to close a cycle. 10 of Wands. What is the cycle you're closing? It's an overwhelming one, overbearing one. It is a partnership that you have been emotionally absent from for some time. That has stopped you from moving in the direction of destiny. Okay, Star card of Aquarius. Card of Aquarius. Okay. There's 3 8s back to back right there. 5 of Pentacles. Let's see what's being left behind. What's being abandoned here? Oh. 8 of Pentacles, the Sun. High Priestess, Ace of Cups. You could have left behind a business or a job where you originally met this person. Okay. There's feelings of loss because now you see what that connection really was, that you were able to visit often, and if it was work, oft probably daily, right? Where you got to see this person. We have Leo and Pisces here at the bottom. There's something there in the reevaluating of the relationship that you're in. You now see the truth of this other thing. And that's the part that's making you kind of like, what have I done? Okay. It's the I chose wrong sort of feeling. Okay. Empress and the Moon. Okay. So someone has leveled up. Someone's abundance is off the charts. Okay. Let's expand on the King of Swords, please. Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Strength, card of Leo. So they made the conscious decision to physically abandon the connection, okay, in its entirety, to go heal, okay. It took courage to do because they, again, stuck in there for too long. From their perspective, they stuck in there too long. Wheel of Fortune, show me what's changing. Show me what the chance is, please. Five of Swords, Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Hermit, card of Virgo, Emperor, card of Aries. They're going through a selfish period, and rightfully so, because they put too much time and energy in something they weren't getting enough back in. So they are withholding their energy entirely, okay? What they are learning is helping them level up in life. They actually could be taking on a leadership position at work that has more to it than previous, whatever they had previous. Okay, Page of Swords. Let's expand on the Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. King of Swords, Aquarius again. Death, card of Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles. Temperance, Eight of Swords, 8 and 8. Again. So you have 3 8s and they have 2. And there's card of Sag. So it feels like they were offered a start somewhere else. Okay, something about it was, it's like it was more hopeful. And while they're doing that, focusing on the tasks that they are given, what's healing is any stagnant sort of energy. They're kind of allowed to be in that space while they're being selfish with their energy. Okay? They're allowed to be that way because they're allowed to be selfish with their energy because they've doled so much of it out to connecting with you previously. Okay, so why the confetti? What are we celebrating? Why the confetti? What are we celebrating here? I'm missing the point there. Three of Swords, Ten of Cups, Death, Rebirth, Hierophant, Two of Swords, Page of Wands. Okay. Five of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So what's happening here is the actual, okay, so these are active knights then. So you are moving in this person's direction. You're going to show up to tell them that this other connection is not what you thought. And how much you want to start a relationship with them or restart a relationship with them. You may bring in a physical gift here, but it looks like this, again, King of Swords, is not going to make a decision right away. They're not. They are not. So the celebration, the confetti, is the fact that you actually are going to approach them and say something. Okay, the confetti, and okay, that's why playfulness is going to be really important, because that Five of Wands, as a result of speaking to each other, that combative, that argumentative sort of vibe, that's why playfulness is so important. Okay, because this person is going to fight with you, which means they were really hurt, right? They were really hurt. That makes sense. Okay. I'm going to head over to the extended. I'm going to see what's going on with this person. I'm going to see what's going on with them in their current energy, their near future, and the final outcome of the connection between you in this lifetime. So if you're interested in any of that information, along with messages from Spirit about this connection at this point in time, messages between the two of you at this point in time, as well as timing, feel free to follow me by clicking the link in the description box below, and I will see you guys over there. Bye.